Hi, my name is Claire Murray, and I am a sophomore in my first semester in the CLM program here at Kentucky. And last week in my CLM 120 class, we had an MHA panel, which stands for Masters in Health Administration, which I thought was cool because being a CLM major, like I obviously would like to work in health administration probably. Um, and there was a lot of key ideas that they gave us, but the three that really stood out to me was that getting your MHA really opens doors to more leadership roles in your workspace. Like I could be like a director sooner, something more high powered than if I were to just get my bachelor's degree, which I think is important because I'm going through all the schooling. I'd like to be like in a high power position than someone who's just an entry level job my whole entire life. Another thing that I thought was really cool about Kentucky's MHA program is that you can really work your schedule like for school around like working. So if I wanted to work while I got my MHA, I could totally do that here at Kentucky because I could schedule my classes around work. It might take longer, but to get my like master's, but I can still do it and I can still get paid while I'm doing it. And the other thing that I really liked about Kentucky's MHA program that I heard from the panel is that I get practicum hours and like get hands-on experience intertwined with the classes and learning, which I think is really good because you don't really know exactly what you want to do obviously until you like try it and like have hands-on experiences with it instead of just like learning about things through a classroom setting. Like that's how I learn, at least. I don't know, some people might be different, but that's just me. And for me, I do think I want to get my MHA. I don't know how I want to go about it yet or like the path I'm going to take to get it, but I definitely want to get it eventually. I'm thinking right now more about like going back home to Cincinnati or going to like a big city where there's like a lot of big hospitals. But I'm from Cincinnati, so working in Cincinnati Children's I think would be really cool. And eventually having them pay for me to get my MHA, which I know that like some big hospitals do. I'm not really for sure. I have to look into it more, but I would totally be open to going through Kentucky's program after the MHA panel we had last week in class because it sounds like it's a really good and accredited program here in Kentucky, and I would get really good experience and it looks good on a job application to say you went here to get your degree in that. I don't think that I'd be interested in getting any other master's degrees just because I really want to work in health administration in a hospital setting, I think. The only other one I could think of getting is my master's in business administration, but I feel like from what I understand and what I've heard so far about different master's programs, that I think the MHA program makes the most sense for me and I'd have way more opportunities with it than I would if I were to get my MBA. And that is where I'm at in my schooling process and what I think I want to do with my future. Thank you.